And I'm here. All right. Okay. Everything should be good. Everything should be live. Let's see. It looks like it's the music volume's a little bit low. Oh, there it goes. It's getting louder. All right. Let's do it. How's it going, everybody? I promise to save this time, and hopefully I won't die from kicking a refrigerator. But we'll see. Stranger things have definitely happened in this game already. See, one quick minor tweak. So I also did the classic of deciding to tweak settings on my model, which of course also broke everything. So yeah, if you're a VTuber, don't touch things. It tends to go poorly. All right. But anyway, this should be fun. All right. So this is like the last bit of save scumming I have to do here, just to repeat things. I need to come in here and lie my way into the back room. And from there, I can get anywhere. Or at least I can figure out what's going on. What is the curse? Alright.
Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to level up my drama anyway. Thank you for the posture check. I actually do need that. I just, like, crammed a bunch of food in my face. Which is, unfortunately very normal for me. That's the real redeem. She's getting good pets. She's always getting good pets. All right, time to go. All right. Please don't put that evil upon me, Rhett. Don't put that. I already ruined one playthrough doing that. All right, please power up my intellectual skills so I can lie to this woman. I may have done everything wrong already. All right. Hey. I swear to God, if I fail. All right, let's just click through these real quick and get back to the. All right. I have to contact the spirits. I need to go find the Void Revenant. Him will vouch for me.
Certainly so, ma'am.
If you promise, good officer, then.
On my honor. Okay, I have lied to her.
Surprised. You know.
You have? The entity take. Yes. That's some unnatural magic.
Alright, there we go. Now I'm basically back where I was. Coolest beans. Yeah, but please don't put that evil upon me because I've already ruined my game once. And that was like maybe one of the worst decisions I've ever made.
With a missing handle stands after exerting, you feel the tiny hairs on the back
I
of the neck.
Detective.
I definitely almost clicked to ram the door again because I can't stop myself. But yeah, anyway, I got there's a Chinese place that opened back up near me relatively recently, and they do vegetarian versions of a lot of stuff, like vegetarian orange chicken and everything. Oh God, I've been cursed by many things on this stream. Let me tell you about the child.
No, I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, no need to look.
I back when I was playing the wonderful, super great, and super amazing game Getting Over It, I was cursed by the child, where every time I ended up seeing there's this kid on the map, and every time I ran across the kid, I would immediately fall, like, no matter what, I would always fall back to the start of the game, and it sucked. I kept getting bodied by this child.
A barbell lies on the floor.
And it just kept happening. I would see the kid, and every time I saw the kid, I was like, oh no, this is like the Omen.
60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
No. The kid destroyed me. I could not overcome him. I was only able to beat Getting Over It after I made peace with the child. Yeah, and the effect became unstoppable. First, it only sent me back to, like, the base of the area. Eventually, that kid started yeeting me off the whole mountain, and that was not cool. All right. This is just, like, a minor issue. Why are his triceps humming? Like, this is on a deadlift platform. This is not a tricep exercise.
No collars on the barbell.
It's a safety hazard.
So familiar. No, it's just a memory from another life.
When you were young and fit.
You're
Oh,
right.
I know that.
The weight may fall off. It would
Yeah,
be
removing the
if
collar
the
should be,
AI
absolutely should be a felony.
if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
I want it. I'm gonna do it. I failed. Am I gonna take damage for this? I hope I don't die. Oh, yeah, of course I took damage for that.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're... See? See?
There is a curse. Fuck you, you stupid barbell. Move, barbell!
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running.
I wanted to impress Kim, and I took a bunch of damage. Alright, I'll just do some medicines. Alright. Well, I've got, let's see, what can I interact with here? So I've gone through some of this stuff before. Let's see, what do we got here? Full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you at the dark. Wait, is this what... Oh, no. Mother! Oh, no! They got a deer skull back here. This shit's fucked up. I gotta get out of here. Ooh. There's another deer! Oh, no! This place isn't safe for me. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Alright, there can't be 3, right? Who would do that? Who could do such a thing? Alright. Well, I'm gonna take their money. They owe me at least that. Ooh, what's in here? Let's see. There's the filament memory.
Looks like someone tried to
Ooh.
reconceptualize their business here.
Oh no, there's more antler. Why are there so many antlers? Oh yeah, they're the symbol of communism. These are my people, but they want to kill me. I don't know if I like this.
It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Let's see.
That's a good question. Reality
And yet,
is
they still failed. What a bummer. Oh no! My dog also just farted on me. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, even more money. Good. That'll be able to, I'll be able to buy more healing items. Because I'm... Oh, what's this?
curtain curves before your eyes, folded. This must be where the entity lives. What
Huh.
a good thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
This is the most dangerous place in the game!
Entrance to the chimney. Then there must be a
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
I'm trying to.
Thanks. In any case, there's no way we can get in right now.
bent metal, broken glass. You are the destroyer.
Oh no.
The bane of inanimate matter. Kudos.
Anti-object task force? What the heck? Let's see. Take a look. Yeah, bruised they are. Oh god. So I punched enough stuff and took enough damage that I got a thought out of it. Part of the I'm now part of the anti-object task force. I also should probably save because guess who now only has 1 health? And a demonstrable track record of getting herself killed. Now, let's see. I'm tempted to put a skill point in endurance just for the sake of it. All right, this is the... I did skip through this one before.
The handwriting is outside the photocopy. Entire, you see a pinned postcard. This is mini-me. As time goes,
Looks like they did
a note in the book. These light translucent. You should adopt one of
The Welkin supremacists. I do really want to make a Welkin Sona.
has gone into drawing this.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist. All right. I also love how Kim is kind of a nerd here, and he's kind of like Man, these Welkins are pretty
This
are pretty
is a
cool.
radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Oh, that's right. So they were making the last time when we were playing, we realized that they were making basically the equivalent of a play-by-post RPG, but with radio signals and radio towers, which sounds hella cool, and I would absolutely want to play it if I had the chance. Turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
And I picked up a thing too, didn't I? I know, it's such a rad concept.
It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Again, I have a thing for this, don't I?
Would fit perfectly inside the compartment. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A
Let's
bar of
play.
fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? The static
I doubt
gets
it.
louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Ah,
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
let's see. Yes?
Elements you have inserted into the reader. Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes, it is.
Please repeat.
Password.
Oh.
Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Oh, okay.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please repeat the password? No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater state.
Received. I will register this.
Don't worry. Pass.
Huh, I wonder where that's gonna be.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Alright. I just gotta find this password. There are so many antlers. I didn't notice these before. No wonder I died here before. Gosh, it's like they're just it's like they had it out for me from the beginning. And in fact, I think this calls for antler. I should actually put mine on display too. Yay! Alright. Oh, what's in here? Money and morale. Okay, I would much rather have that be anything else. Especially healing. That's really what I needed right now. Oh, here's the fridge.
You see, the bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Giant taxidermy polar bear fridge.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. You pocket the note.
So what's in the
You've
note?
acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Oh, thank you,
A friendly
tutorial.
cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellar.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
It's a giant ice cream fridge. God, I wish I had a giant ice cream fridge.
5-year-old Fifette lets go of her mother's hand, change jingling in her pockets as she hops towards the ice cream stand right across the plaza.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
I don't know. I would eat ice cream out of the giant carnivore, like the giant carnivore.
Costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy.
All right, what's on the note here?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen.
Does it say
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it. You'll find the filament memory with the offside copy in the frozen ice cream.
Oh, I wonder if...
Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
I wonder who wrote that.
The radio computer?
Which is to say, not very good.
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child will love
I got
to
experience
get
for
some
that.
filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. I don't know. I assume it's...
Alright. That didn't get... Unfortunately, that didn't get me what I was looking for. I was really hoping. Fingers crossed and all. Alright, I'm gonna save so I don't end up accidentally killing myself, because that would suck. Alright. Here we go. So I'm gonna tweak. I'm not happy with one thing going on here. Give me 1 second to look at my mouth open parameters. Okay, that seems like a little bit that seems a little bit better when it comes to talking. All right. Sorry, I'm really picky about my animations, and like I said, I wanted to reset something, and I ended up actually deleting everything. I had done a lot of little tweaks and whatnot to make things look a little bit better, and now it's I'm not happy with how everything was coming together. All right. I'm not gonna die here.
Looks like
I'm
this
not gonna
face is a
die.
face, and it's a face of agony. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin,
Yes.
sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Yes.
Dangerous stripes appear
Become a warrior.
What?
What are you
doing?
What are you doing?
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it.
Kim trusts me. I have authority 1, but Kim trusts me. I failed.
Feel your cheeks turn red under the lieutenant's gaze.
Thank you.
Aww.
So, where were...
It's dark and grimy.
I failed. I tried.
As you can hear, chatter is coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other.
At least now I know that Kim trusts me.
Smoke chamber upstairs.
All right, let's see.
What are you doing? Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Let's see.
You're right.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
Can I get some help here with a boost to my physical stats? I'm only sitting on 1 point right now. All right, let's see. Oh no, I failed.
All your strength and yell. You're dehydrated, hungover, a lifetime of smoking. The chatter, then again, maybe.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
I'm gonna give it another go. I'm gonna give it another go. Physical instrument was the... It's physical instrument, right, for the check?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Physical instrument. All right, let's give it another shot.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
I failed again.
Pathetic yelp sounds off into the vast darkness of the chimney. You're a little...
Maybe can I have Kim do
No one
it?
has used it in ages.
Probably not. That sucks. All right. Yeah, I didn't have the chat bonus on the second one, but I mean, it was still over 50%. That felt like it was a decent chance. There's got to be another way to get the curtain open, right? Or do I have to wait until my physical instrument skill is higher again?
This old fireplace, the whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles.
Thank you,
Very
conceptualization.
authentic. History classes, students with their textbooks open. Radio frequency unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so?
Elaborate
The
art.
web is comprised of radio stations. Whoever decides all of this, there's no way a little basement studio work.
My god, the schedule.
Nothing.
I love Kim's observation that it's like they got more ambitious the less money they had.
On the cube are still smoldering.
I could... Alright, so I could keep working on this and trying to get it. Or I could give the filament to
Okay.
Kumo.
What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Yes, that is. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Oh, it's
Utter
meta.
madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Utter madness. The absolute mad lads trying to make a role-playing game on the computer? That's not possible.
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone
Super cool.
millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Not to my
So
knowledge.
meta.
They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology. Through Collins, then there's the game master. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
Let's finish the game,
too late
Kim.
for that, I'm afraid.
No! No, give me a whole smile.
Let's keep moving.
You could have given me a whole smile, Kim. Alright, did I get everything in up here? Well, I guess I don't know how to get through here.
As before, and this is directly above the central again. Your voice becomes a sudden bout of sire. May we suggest something? Think of the yelling into the furnace as a growl.
Ah!
Use
Thank
your
you,
chest
drama.
voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm. Perhaps it's not such a bad idea.
Alright. Physical instrument and drama both agreed, which means that they can't possibly be wrong, right? Drama would never lie to me. Homosexual Underground is going to come later, and then I'm going to kiss Kim. I'm going to kiss my partner on the lips. I'm going to kiss this beautiful boy. Straightest thing I've ever said on this stream.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it.
I got a bonus on this one? Alright. Chat, please be kind. I'm trying to, I want to make sure, I want to see if I can get this done. It's not even that hard of a check. How have I failed this twice? I swear to God, if I fail this 3 times, I'd be so upset. Alright, 83%. Got it.
Something.
Why did I crush that?
A mighty bellow echoes throughout
I absolutely got a double 6 on that. What a waste.
the entity. You hit
After you.
Oh, cool. They're lifting the, they're going to open the curtain. All right, we did it. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate that. This game's a lot easier once you have people giving you stat bonuses. All right, so let's see. I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to go talk to Everett, and then send Kim away, and then I'm going to do real superstar cop shit. Like stealing. All right, so wait, is this the person who's making the game? What? All right, I'm off kilter. I'm gonna save so I don't end up killing myself somehow. Who are you?
I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
Oh gosh.
What kind of die are you looking for?
Did she make like role-playing dice?
see the malicious entity. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Let's see.
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Ah,
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
that's important.
But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Oh, she's into
Get
podcasts.
inside, by the south entrance. You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why is she asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing
Yes.
games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Take a look around and see if there's any.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
I'm gonna get
No
some custom-made
force are
dice.
present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Nothing really.
Who cares about the dead body? The lieutenant looks at his notebook.
Your window looks directly onto.
Yeah, how does she not know
You're
anything?
saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working.
What?
Shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind. It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
So she never. How does she? What? I don't believe her.
It's really hard to make any. Well, there's always something going on in the whirling's backyard.
Yes, there is, but
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but
But I never saw anyone during that fateful.
She nods.
Anything
Ah.
else, officer? Of course.
maybe if I order some dice from her. What could be her most extraordinary die?
I think I have just the right one for you.
Police colors.
Not the most original.
Ha! So she has police
This
dice.
is obvious because it here catch. There
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do,
Oh no, I'm overthinking it. Please help me with my hand-eye coordination. It's a gift. I have to catch it. How can I possibly deny a gift from a beautiful woman?
you open
Easily,
it.
apparently.
Hands can't agree what to do, and the two dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions.
No.
career.
No.
I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary. That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken.
No, I ruined it.
Shame. They might have brought you luck. New.
Is she pitying you?
Now, was there anything else? How did I become one?
Ah.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first, not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players is custom.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's
That's very
thankful
true.
for the
My
security.
girlfriend is actually really into novelty dice, and she spent a pretty penny.
Tell me what you have in mind. What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as a commercial area.
How about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your grade.
Yes, I will. Hell yeah.
Was there anything else? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just
Okay,
now, so I
fine.
can
Fine,
only
fine,
take
fine.
one die per customer. We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She has a whole, like, a spice rack, but it's, instead of having spices in the jar, it's different dice sets, so it's just the dice rack hanging in her house.
All the other rooms were
For Christmas, I actually got her a set of dice that are layered. It's like layered colors to be like the lesbian flag. It was really cool. I actually got, like, it was fun to get into that little world of
There's an
custom-made
entity living
dice.
in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, Quite a lot of them spring to mind. Rats scuttle in the dark rooms under the abandoned blow dryers and dusty mannequins.
Thank you, Shivers.
Cobwebs cover rotors and radio computers alike. So much failure.
Oh boy, the fabled Revo Show ICT. You're in
So this is just a graveyard for failed businesses, isn't it? And the only real thing here is burnout and capitalism.
Who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine.
Sounds like she really doesn't know. Fritta does the same thing.
Oh. So I'm gonna learn now about all these how these businesses failed and have to go tell her how to fix what she's doing?
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the and they already had the bear.
The bear. She just doesn't say the bear.
No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator.
I do.
To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Okay, that sucks actually.
Ravishow iCity lost the price war to its rival, Class A 5000. Class A 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its
Because
best.
the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't doing his best, I mean.
Oh no.
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Sounds
It does sound cool actually.
everyone doing drugs. in this place. Even the taxidermist.
Everyone's just doing drugs all the time.
Wild beast. It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly. Do you? Well, good luck keeping it anyway.
I'm gonna find my vision beast.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an
They were pretty
interesting
cool.
bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw 2 of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
That's understandable.
I'm getting so much morale from conceptualization.
The mind is the drawing board of history.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
You're telling me that the indie game studio wasn't good about keeping themselves on schedule?
Money and couldn't get the project done on time. Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Oh, same.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
That's what I thought. Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism.
That's a good point. Has any software dev team ever kept themselves on schedule?
And so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time. Not the wisest decision. You
Oh,
would have
come
to
on.
hold-
She's just like so shitty to literally everyone. And these are the people she likes.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
The insect rights
The
activists?
atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I do like them.
Really?
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow. It's hard to say why.
I wonder what I know. So the cryptozoologist was looking for insects, right? Isn't that like a thing that was going on there? So insects have been at least mentioned a couple of times so far.
Oh, this one's a mess. Turns out the business was actually set up as a front.
But how? Like, what could it
This
really
is not
be?
familiar.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway, and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own. It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Oh, true crime.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Let's see. I'm just getting so much experience
Mr.
talking to her.
Fallon, the taxidermist. No, he mostly just did drugs.
I'm starting to believe that she might actually be an
Anything
entity.
else? It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemidep's boxing club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime. Kuno. Who's Kuno?
Who is Kuno?
Yes, you mean the kid with the
Yeah,
scissors?
that kid.
Yes, I've heard him yelling. I think it would take more than a gym to help. A kind man.
She's so judgmental.
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse.
It's not really full of that.
Eventually,
Like, she's just a nihilist. Everything that anyone has tried, she's just like, nah, that sucked. No, that wouldn't
few years
work.
ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since. Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells
I
work,
did.
including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
I see. So it's not
Right.
haunted, but it's
an
haunted.
arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. My advice?
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Oh, relationship with Kim over. Pinball rules.
Must be clearer.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you
Oh, that's
sure it was
creepy.
Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore. Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company.
Is this a-
100 years ago?
No, it was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or
Pranks can be easy.
I mean, I have a feeling that she's doing this mostly as a hobby piece.
The kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. You could say so. Both houses were built at
if the
Let's
word is
see.
part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area.
That's right. I haven't. Sure, I'm listening. They were made by a company called Slipstream.
Let's see.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
So basically, he just embezzled the
Usual, I
money.
imagine.
Yeah, like every business in here just dramatically
He has
failed.
plans and
Hmm.
can't wait to get started
Bummer.
just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets. I have no idea why those keys.
They were just props. Why return them?
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
want to know.
sure,
Okay, wait.
sure.
All right.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts.
That is untrue. Everyone wants to be Andro. This is like the main character of Twitter last night that was like, there's no eros in androgyny. As the sexes get closer, no one's gonna have sex anymore. And I'm like, yeah, because you know, feminist androgyny is like, I don't know, David Bowie, Prince. No, they had so much trouble getting laid.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
I would never let anyone. No.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. Well, I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories.
This
are
person
true.
sucks. I didn't even want this dice anymore.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow? Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks?
It's across the street. It's different.
Part of the building complex. And then there is me.
Her voice acting is really
I've been
good.
here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It is.
Maybe it's just
She's
because
cheating.
She's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean?
She's putting all the. Gosh, I hope so. I just commissioned her for one.
What about you, officer?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm gonna say that it's the market and that the market is bad.
So disappointingly mundane, but I'm glad we got this sorted.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful.
Why do I have a legendary shivers check? Do I have any items that I can use? Do I have clothes that give me shivers? I think I have some clothes that give me shivers, right? Electrochemistry, spirit to core. I don't. I'm gonna give it a shot though.
It's you again.
Did I get it? I got it!
Air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Didn't even need help. One and done. Just like kabam! Alright. The curse is real. No. This technically isn't the doomed commercial area.
My address is
What?
exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No.
No, it's
Only
not.
The coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in
This doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Oh, my own methods. My unusual methods.
That I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil.
Her soul against capitalism.
Do you know what this is?
It's a lucky charm.
Ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing.
Oh no, it's getting too real.
Wanted. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again.
It's like being a VTuber. You can be whoever you want to be.
Violent even about dice rolls.
I chose to be a lesbian.
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world. But anyway.
Oh, I got a thought for that.
Theories, officer.
About the precarious world? It's victory. The absence seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory, ideological victory, hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too. Having things and not losing them. One problem though, not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that and how do they not lose? Interesting. Well, I have a couple things to do here. One, no, I want to leave.
Good.
Oh, the downside is that, like, what was the downside for internalizing it? All red checks fail? Oh my god. So if you do any red checks while you're internalizing it, they automatically fail no matter what roll you get? Oh god. That is intense. Right, you declaring victory over my chat? You know what? You earned it. You've done it. You're the only victor here. Alright. Time to go give her the bad news.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes.
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
It's not even that. Oh god.
What else did you find? Did anything survive? No.
Yeah.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep. I don't
Nope.
understand. If it's
Also,
not
that's
her,
racist against
where
witches.
is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty, to hell with it.
Time to crush her.
A chance you ought to just lie, sire.
Let's see. There is no, let's see, there is no curse. Lie and say that it's about the dark taxidermy shop. Be honest, let's see, honestly, I don't have it. Or another entity? The entity is capitalism.
A great dark relief.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult
Oh,
rituals,
gosh.
that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in public. I understand everything, sir.
Oh, I leveled up.
If you're descending into the maelstrom, I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards. May the Lord be with you.
Well,
An X-shaped cross on her chest. Oh god.
if we happen on,
Yes. The venture.
should we get out of here?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there too, 1,200 meters away on the urban coast.
I keep hearing people talk about a church with this game. I gotta find out what's going on. I feel like I'm missing something. All right, so let's see. What else do I have to do here? How much time do I have left? It's about, let's see, this is a military time, right? So it's like 6 o'clock now. I am going to run to the dock, go tell Everett, turn in that one task to Everett, and then... Turn that task into Everett, then send Kim out, and then it's time for the it should be time, or at least roughly time for the homosexual underground. And I have some stuff I need to sell at the pawn shop. And that's gonna I'll sell some stuff at the pawn shop, and that will also get me the money I need.
The file cabinet, the drawer, select.
Nothing new here. I think I got everything in here, didn't I? There's the video rental store. That's the only one. All right, let's just do this. Yeah, so talk to Everett. Then I can basically just wrap up day 2. Unless there's something else that comes up once he leaves. Oh, it's snowing too. That's kind of cool. Ah, this game is so good. The music, the atmosphere, everything about it is just really, really... I don't know how to put it. Like, everything blends together. The art, the coloring. It just all fits.
The cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were lost, and as it's always been.
I'm gonna persuade this thing to open eventually. It can't keep hiding from me. Alright, where's Everett? Everett's back in here, right? Alright, let's see if I can survive this boss fight. Last time I talked to him, he almost killed me with a chair, so... how bad can it possibly be? Very bad. Let's not die. Should I also... I have room for more thoughts. Well, one of these is reserved for homosexual underground. I don't feel like becoming racist. Alright, Everett. What's good?
Mr. Dubois, every worker
Is an organ in the great state organism of war, and it looks just like me. Is a living god.
Mr. Dubois, so be it. How can I help you today?
Let's see.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. No, don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
Oh, why did I get experience for that?
I'm
All
very
right.
glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
Let's see. I'm gonna lie, and I'm gonna trust my drama
You
skills.
only had to unlock the door, which you did.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Yeah, because I'm the
Let's
best.
get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now.
Real police work for real police like me. Let's see.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
So, the big thing that I found out, because I am the greatest at this game, is that they didn't just lynch him. He had been shot as well. So there's something he's not telling me.
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship. I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yesut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it. Everything they did there, they brought over here.
Oh, the Senorita Pineapple Company? Ah, okay, Chiquita Banana.
The thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
You have a village
No,
elephant?
Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. But the mercs and their brutality are very real. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Yeah, you know, you can only sponsor so many so many paramilitary death squads before you have to rebrand, right?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
There's 2 more people going around doing this. All right.
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiating.
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of...
That sounds a bit like...
They're like you guys.
So they have their own cops. You know, I'm kind of interested, or at least like it's a little bit interesting to me that Coca-Cola hasn't rebranded because they've done a lot of the same things that a lot of the fruit companies have done.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
I don't think they
One day,
did.
Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
So they are
Don't worry,
cops.
we might
Ugh.
arrest them for this.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent
gonna
my
be me.
girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He places a lot of
He's
faith
really
in
not
his
worried,
loyalty.
huh?
Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway,
So they shot him.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How
Ah,
odd.
we got you this time. We got his
What did they
ass.
say, Lieutenant? They told me they hanged him.
it's impossible to say if he's telling the truth.
What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policemen.
Oh, this little shit thinks that I'm not gonna figure out this case. If I'm gonna blow it wide open, then it's over for you.
How do I know? Last winter, some these guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys.
Thing is that he's not
told us
wrong.
To take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
That does sound quite unlikely. Yes. The big guy, he's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here.
Yeah, he's just incredibly slimy. I hate this guy.
I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn out. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Oh, they are simply old Theo used to run them, but
Interesting.
All right, let's see.
they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened,
Hmm.
I'm sure they only work with them. Hell, interview them, but don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Maybe this will get me a bonus on the authority
It's
check.
the least I can do for my good
You can now go and tell Titus about this.
Also,
All
Harry,
right.
here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
Oh, I wasn't offering
Denied.
anything, just holding it out.
Denied.
Was it?
All right.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes,
All
Harry,
right. Oh, it's good,
like
Harry.
I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left.
Oh, look at my thought cabinet. How can you say I'm not a man of the left? I've got inexplicable feminist agenda. I've got Hobocop. I've got Marzovian socioeconomics. I've got an art degree. And you're going to tell me that I'm not a man of the left?
A man of the left. So you have to be a social. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm more left than you are.
But I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere.
Look who's got the antlers. I literally have antlers. I am the
Will you
benevolent Valkyrie of communism in Disco Elysium.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's
As I said, it weighs on me. But once we get really talking, well,
he's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he
I'm glad
What
you
are they
asked,
for?
Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get
Oh,
you
roller
walking on
skates?
drugs and on roller skates.
Not a bad idea. I haven't roller skated in a long time.
On the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings.
Is he absolutely sure the tenant?
Am I?
I don't trust him.
There. The value of their properties.
He means it.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't see where else I can really do.
My heart, Harry. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the
Oh, so I can't even do this
I
yet.
hear there is some trouble with the waterlock. Once you have the signatures, mail this to see you soon.
All right. So what do I still have to do here? So it's gonna be the one thing I'm looking for here. Let's see. So I can't do this one yet. I can go prove my authority to him. I'll probably go do that. Oh. Let's see. Get those. Sing karaoke I haven't done yet. Who put the clothes in the trash? Let's see. Info on the lynching. Smoke around the balcony. Visit apartment 20 sometime after 2100. Okay. Let's all some time. I should be able to send Kim away and then just kill a little bit of time, and then it's time for the homosexual underground. Then, and only then, can I truly say that I did it. That I truly discoed the Elysium. Also, gonna put my flashlight away. Let's see, how do I get out of here? Oh yeah, over here. I wish I could. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit there. Okay, cool. Let's see. Can I?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened.
I do want to know. And I have some points saved up. All right. Can I count on y'all again?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has
Give me a boost to my blue skills, to my mental skills, and we'll see if I can do it.
seems to have grown slightly.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna ask the container to open itself, and it's gonna work. All right. Oh, I got it.
Despite the dirt that surrounds
I got
the
it.
trail,
Yay!
a beacon of light emerges from deep within you. The door stands silent.
Oh,
Satisfied, detective?
Try again. Just like that.
there's gotta be someone. Wait, there was someone in there?
Ahoy! Come on in!
What?
You can't be serious.
Get fucked, Kim! By me. I made a friend! I made a friend! Ahoy! 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 Erabaki, Erabaki! What is this?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more. The feeling
The
causes
presence of
the
capital?
body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and trying to visualize
What?
this play is liable to give you an aneurysm.
I failed visual calculus?
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Welcome, welcome. Not too much actually. Just pleasantly surprised to have company today.
You can't
What is this guy?
yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days.
I'm so confused. Who is this person?
Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual.
Mr. Diodor, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsu.
My name is Harry, and I'm an alcoholic detective.
Pleasure to meet you, Harry. Oh, I'm sorry to hear a good public servant like yourself is in servitude to the drink. A man can't serve two masters in my experience.
I can assure you, Mr. Diodor, that despite his vices, he is a competent detective.
Kim said I'm competent. I did it.
Don't you worry, Lieutenant. I can tell a good man when I see one.
What is this?
This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me... By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we?
He just travels around in a shipping container?
Ah, interesting. I've made quite a few real estate plays over the years. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being
What?
a really high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money. They're simply
Yeah, why
asking
don't you help them?
$1 a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it.
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
Of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it smart, no? It also
Why is he in a shipping
comes
container?
from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, bail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
So give your money away.
I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this market and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
It
And
is.
yet it never seems to get us any close.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's actually hard to blow that amount of money.
I gotta tell you, at first,
Oh,
being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly
Yeah,
impossible
yeah, this is
not
it.
to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out.
Like, once you get too rich, you literally can't fail.
Lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
He's a thief.
What? Unjust? I think it's perfectly just. Listen, Harry, I used to be an idealist just like you, but the truth is that we have no the hand that allocates resources among men is invisible and cruel. But capital, make...
hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread.
What do you mean?
Okay, what, why is he bending light?
Are you talking about my chin? Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this.
The Weiss-Wieserman coefficient is a ratio designed to between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1 or 100%, it means one person possesses all the knowledge among that group of individuals. It's been observed
So,
when the
He's so rich he bends the light around him.
96 episode, the
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire. No, not really.
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for my.
Yeah.
Oh, so Kim is also fairly wealthy, isn't he?
Strange to you. My container. Why go so soon? Welcome back, gent.
Could you please stop asking people for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford.
It's perfectly alright. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a. Here is 3 real.
I'll take
What
it.
can you get for this? That's the idea, my friend. Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How does that sound?
I get a -2 on convincing him to invest in me because I have an art degree.
if business planning were really your strong suit, you
Go on.
It's a very high concept board game.
Hold on. No, on sec. Your idea reminds me of a group of young.
Oh, wow.
Well, at first everything was rosy. They lacked the will. We lost all of our.
I guess the inordinate amount of time they put into drawing mythical creatures did not.
Sadly, when we got there, it was too. What I want to tell you is this: it's a very bad age.
You can do it.
Not.
Oh, I can't convince them to get back in on the Welkins. Ah, rip. Bankruptcy, see, -1 empathy. Let's see. Oh, this is... What the fuck is this guy? He's so rich that he bends light around him. Oh my god. That's so funny. I love this game so much. The art degree buff. Sorry, you're gonna try to convince him to give you money? Sorry, you have an art degree. Look, mistakes were made. Alright, let's go, Harry. Let's go send Kim away, and then we can wrap stuff up. Yeah, the art degree debuff is hilarious. The mega rich light bending guy. Yeah. I mean, from Kim's perspective, this game has to be like an absolute nightmare. You're just assigned to hang out with this alcoholic burnout, and he just goes around and solves crimes and has these incredible breakthroughs and talks to doors and they open. Like the number of times Kim has said immediately out loud, "You've got to be shitting me," when I've done something. It's wonderful. All right, let's see. I can send Kim away and I can talk to the Hardys. Or do I talk to the Hardys and then send Kim away? But then talk to and then homosexual underground. And then I'm getting ready for day 3. Right, the Hardys are still here. Well, I can pay now.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real.
You know, there might be other places to sleep on this coast.
How sick would that be? Alright, I'm gonna go yell at Not Matt Chrisman.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, well, we discussed the... I could try.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Yes, it is.
Indeed. Might.
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads.
Go on.
I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of
Oh,
them.
thank you for the raid, Jade. Hi everyone, this is my first playthrough of Disco Elysium. I'm wrapping up the second day and about to send Kim away so I can join the homosexual underground.
It's bound to happen again, you know?
How y'all doing?
Just statistically speaking.
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were
I love the drama voice. My Saya!
before their very eyes.
Let's see. Well, I mean, I found the bullet, so I'm gonna say... I'm gonna show them the bullet. It is the best kind of the underground. I'm excited. You know, I'm doing well. I I got some good takeout. I've been, having a pretty solid week so far. Just surprising. I had a vaccination appointment pulled out from under me, and I was pretty bummed earlier, but it's all worked out so far. All right, let's see. I'm feeling. Do I want to be professional and just talk to them, or do I want to be spicy and listen to drama? We're gonna be spicy.
Wow. He's got it in a real evidence bag and all.
A real evidence bag for real evidence.
You go home and log it into evidence.
Oh.
These men have told you what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
That is unlikely.
Bullet, man. That's a good one.
All the goofing around is to avoid lying.
I got him this time.
Beneath the act.
Shit! I probably did shoot him.
No, not Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
That's a threat.
Before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous.
Never been worried.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there.
It's a little crack. All right, I want to give it a shot. Please give me a boost to my purple skills. My psyche. What is it? It's difficulty 16. You know what? Well, I have +3, I have +4. It would help a little bit. All right. It's not great.
Establish
Oops.
authority.
Oh no. Oh no.
Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Oh no.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of the law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
Oh wait. Can I do the Stallone Dread voice? You're not the law. I am the law. Law. I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think about it. This is not how Dread would say it, but let's see. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not the law after all. Maybe everyone's been lying to me. I guess I'm not the law. Let's see. I am. Oh no, my morale.
Stop crashing into people in my establishment. Stop provoking those oafs. They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat. Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babe.
I just got owned by the cafeteria manager.
We're deep.
Again.
In Far's territory. We need to cool off and re-engage.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Literally everyone can tell that you screwed up.
Looks like the circus left town.
All right, I failed that one pretty hard.
Still here. Oh, so you went and talked.
Yes, I did.
And what's gonna happen if we don't?
Let's see.
Tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him.
All right.
What do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed.
All right.
Clearly, capo.
The Hardy
Having
Boys.
to back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Well, I mean, that's better. I can try again. Why not? Well, I failed again.
Stop shitting your pants. The law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening?
Maybe everyone's been lying to me.
Some kind of...
I assure you, there is no crisis.
Now I'm in a personal crisis.
Salvage.
Alright. Well, I failed that pretty spectacularly, but I haven't really put a lot of points into authority. Do I have clothes I could wear, actually, that might give me more authority? I have a lot for mental skills and a lot for drugs. Alright, I only have skills with cops.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
Let's see if I can find a way out of this.
But it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
I'm sure some of them probably do, don't they?
Something. It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square, but it's going to be
It's massive.
already existing buildings. This is either an ominous or cool. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Ah, thank you, conceptualization. It's very cool, cubic pyrite. As if I could possibly fail.
The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try for...
Ah. I'm going to do some light crime. How delightfully devilish. Of course I figured it out. I prioritized all my mental skills. I'm a super smart art cop. I have an art degree. I have an art degree. I have an art degree and a minor in neo-Marxist economics. How could I possibly fail that? Oh, who dis? Alright, let's send Kim away.
The man is decomposing visibly now. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
All right. I will need a little help carrying him.
Alright, bag the corpse and get him out. And so that gets rid of Kim for the rest of the day. Which means that Kim is away and Harry shall play. I'm gonna go back to my hotel room and watch pirated anime VHS tapes. Kim, have you ever heard of Cutie Honey? He'll come back in the morning and I'll be like, Kim, so I heard I was watching and I didn't sleep last night because I turned on the TV and you heard about this anime called Bloom Into You? It just hit me so good. Kim, I think I might be a homosexual. And then I'll kiss him. And that's how you unlock the good end of Disco Elysium. Kim, I might be a homosexual. That's okay, Harry. I'm also a homosexual.
Nothing. Still nothing.
I don't think I've actually gotten any honor yet. The only... Oh, ooh! Oh no, oh no! There was a thought! There was a thought! Come back! Got it. Oh. It's a good game. I'm having a lot of fun. Alright, there's somebody on the balcony. How do I get up there? Is there anything I can do in here? Probably not, right? Maybe I can do something over here.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom.
Now they're both locked. What's this? Oh, there's a door. Ah, that connects into the neighboring apartment. Well, I still have to kill an hour before I can really go to the homosexual underground. I guess, what else can I do? Well, I broke into that one apartment. I can go talk to that guy and be like, hey, I know your dark secrets. You have deer antlers hanging in your apartment. Why did you kill my family?
You see the cobalt blue surface field. The door does not.
Okay, so the door isn't doing anything. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm covering it up a little bit. It's still only like... I have an hour to kill. Ba bum ba bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. See, what else do I need to do? What's in my journal? Let's see. Find out who the lady driver is and where's her lorry. So I still don't know that one. Find the murder weapon, which I haven't done yet. I need to get the heavy fuel oil. Let's see. Figure out... That might take some time. Track down my badge. I'm gonna go talk to the communard. Maybe if I confront him with my amazing discoveries.
Officer, oh, the goal is to throw you bull. That's the cochonnet. Well, first you draw, then the
All
players
right.
aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted. I could, but you'll put that.
Was that just to give me the rules for the game for when I do the check later on?
Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
I did get the sandwich.
I was standing right here. I saw it. Why are you telling me this? Right.
Just to heckle you.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Well, he is a piece of shit.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last. It's a private.
Why is he on leave? Oh no, you'll tell me. He's gonna tell me.
If the kind of man would rather die than admit in it.
I'm fine. Goddamn.
He deserves healthcare.
Mind your own business. No one. The boss has been on man since last Monday.
Ah.
No. Yes. It's.
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur.
The possibility of someone being in there is a.
Evrard.
Ha.
Job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Let's see. Nope. Let's see.
Can we conclude the topic of my she?
Yeah, but who is she?
The lady is Jean-Marie Beaulieu.
Jean-Marie Beaulieu.
Wasn't a nobody.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway. So keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Can I get a boost on yellow skills? If y'all feel like being super cool. Or you can mess with me if you really want to, I guess. See, the yellow ones, looks like everyone got it. They're like composure and everything. Oh no, I failed.
All you see is an old soldier refuses to replace his uniform with
anything else.
It was worth a shot. The oh well. I like how I have a setup in my thought cabinet where basically when I fail a skill check like that, I take a morale hit, but then I just get the morale right back. Let's see if the lorry drivers know anything about the lady driver.
I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another honest lorryman's job.
Talk to him.
Oh,
Listen,
you know something.
you don't scare me. You cubs don't run Rivachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run shit.
Hmm.
I ain't saying nothing.
Oh,
Was I
he's a
saying
coward.
Nothing, saying something, or did I just blow your mind?
Ooh.
What?
Not saying nothing means you're saying
You
something.
fuck off. I ain't saying anything.
It's a white check. I failed it.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Make me.
Stop. No. Just
I'm gonna talk to the other guy. He was cool. He's my friend. Kim would have figured that out.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up? I don't want to talk about that.
Come on. Come on.
Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Who is she to you?
An acquaintance. I don't know. A youngish woman. Gruff.
A youngish woman?
Died.
Ah.
then she may have died it again.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, I didn't, man. I told you, I was hoping it's not her.
He still is. Hoping it's true. We would have caught bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he...
Damn, I don't want to...
Come on, man. Come on, man. Just give me a little bit of information. Just a crumb.
That bad. She's not a bad person. I know. That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation.
He's not wrong.
The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out. Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. It's snitching, man. I know what it is. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her. Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck.
Ah, I see.
Go grill someone else with these questions, okay?
He's right. There are other options. The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something.
The gray-haired woman.
This guy says they're friends. Then acquaintances. Push Tommy and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
This is hard. So do I force it out of him? I'm gonna put this to a vote. What do y'all feel? Do I force it out of him, or do I let him rock? Ah, the guilt trip.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too. Thank you, friend.
I can't do it to him. I like him too much. Do I have any clothes that would boost up my half-light? I think I do. -1 half-light. I have clothes that will take away from it. Okay, that's the opposite of what I want. Oh well. So the only thing really left to do here...
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Oh, that's great! I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Someone hot and androgynous waiting for me? Oh gosh. Let's see. I am going to put a point into... Honestly, hand-eye coordination feels better. Because I can put a point into this. How many... I'm really close to leveling up anyway. Let's put a point into composure to try this again. I can't let this child's dreams be crushed. I have to deduce something.
The girl keeps her hands folded.
Why do I only get the good rolls on the easy checks?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around, anxious.
No, I didn't want him to do something that's gonna make me sad.
In front of her. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
It's super simple for a super ace detective.
Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Ah.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay.
No,
sir.
your mother shouldn't have you out here working.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
Oh, I'm so sober. I'm impressing everyone. I'm getting a good grade in cop school.
Because you usually aren't.
Okay, that's very true.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying.
Oh, I got experience.
You're missing.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though. That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
All right, let's see. What am I missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Medium check. Can I get a boost on my psyche skills to see if I can get a boost on this? I'm trying to figure out why this feels familiar. I just have to kill another hour. And then, time for the homosexual underground. All right. Nope, I failed.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How?
Oops. I can always come back to it. It's only a white check. All right. So the only thing else I have going on here, I can try to pressure her mom into something. I'm going to go talk to the union rep and see if I can get her some information out of her.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime. God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting.
Oh, she sucks.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather.
She can, if she has enough will.
I'm going to hit her with the harsh communism.
Growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
She stands stiff. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality.
Yes.
She's looking for one, but there's simply.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
Oh. Well, my mother was horrible.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river.
I doubt that.
Who were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne, they say.
One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive house.
Your head feels light and dizzy. A cold breeze caresses your flesh. Monstrous
Shivers.
bloom over Grand Couronne. A cold wind howls in the empty halls of homes built upon delusions. There is no life in Grand Couronne.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds.
Or...
He made the initial investment.
Super. almost inaudibly so.
She's been too busy.
I'm gonna save this child.
I, of all people, understand the...
And hell
No, you
freezes over.
don't.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm sure you...
The woman looks aloof.
I'm gonna save Annette. I'm going to save Annette before this game is over. That's the real goal. Become gay and save this child. I will become the art cop, communist, bookstore, child labor abolisher. And then the revolution can finally begin. Alright, let's see. Other stuff I got to... Gotta save the children. Let's go to the pawn shop. Sell some stuff at the pawn shop. So when he says the gray-haired lady, there's a couple names that come to mind. You know, I don't have any ideas.
Hello, hello. Let me... Sure, let me have a look. Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are.
Huh.
But
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
All right. What can I sell? I can sell the shot put. It's actually worth quite a bit. I'm gonna pawn that. I can't possibly sell my boyfriend's handkerchief. That would be rude.
Another time back.
Alright. So gray-haired lady that would know something. There's the cryptozoologist's wife and the White Pines lady. I'm gonna go talk to White Pines lady, see if I can figure something out there. But really I'm just killing time until my one true purpose can unfold, becoming a homosexual in Disco Elysium. Interrupt their game, yet again. Let's see. Running through the streets. Running through the streets. Harry's on his feet. I guess I could buy some books. Someone I've never talked to? Who would that be? I've talked to everyone.
what situation?
Officer, I am so sorry for the whole Pier situation. Of course, you have my full cooperation and the cooperation of the Wild Pines group. Word has traveled.
Let's see if she knows anything.
Real substance has served.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Word has traveled yet.
Yeah, okay, so she hasn't given me anything. Who have I never talked to? Reina, reveal yourself. I can't do anything with the wall until I have the paint. Is there someone I haven't talked to yet? At least I got a net inside. A very muscular man surrounded by flames. I can think of who that... I'm pretty sure that's a romance book. Like a schlocky, self-published romance novel. Oh! That's right, I haven't talked to that person. I haven't! Yeah! I walk past them every time. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna kill some time talking to them. Yeah.
Yes?
Ah, working class woman.
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
No, you're more than that. You're a comrade.
Disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
I'm a policeman.
It is.
I'm a policeman. Do you need the help of a policeman?
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She
Give her a hug.
And close your arms around this foreign body, wandering astray in touch. There's a small movement beneath your hands as you shut your eyes. Then a tiny voice breaks out and asks,
What is happening?
She seems to be confused. Your hands are wrapped around her polyester coat. The fabric feels cold. She steps back and returns her attention to books.
My husband? No, he's not. I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working? Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. No.
I can help you find your... This is an actually ridiculous... what
Why
is
are we
this?
still talking about this? I have...
She has the husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
Okay, empathy. It's okay.
She tries to concentrate on books. Okay, maybe it's something else then.
Maybe your cockatoo is missing. Without Kim, I have no direction.
I don't even have a cock.
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Great. Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so...
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic?
Wonderful. The story...
Find your heraldic bird? What is this?
The woman before you.
Okay. Find your heraldic bird. Then you're a bit of a cockatoo. What if that's true? Go and read up on cockatoos in the bookstore. Maybe you'll discover something about yourself. Okay. Let's do it. And you go find a book about birds. Some kind of superstar bird cop. What a stupid bird I am.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, feet rows and rows of Hiamdala men. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hiamdal novels.
Am I gonna die?
Nothing of interest.
Ah, no!
Silent.
None of the books call out to me. There's gotta be a book about birds here somewhere.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of game.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticult Browbritter.
Who are you going to play board games with? It certainly feels like will die with you.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game.
Oh, is this how you get the board game to play with Kim?
Colonize and repress other civilizations. Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game. Lousy auras there. No, I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
An endless variety of source books, lore books. There's also
Welkins.
a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral. Books in a board game section.
Does anything catch my eye?
Wirral. That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega set-in supplement.
I have to get more money. So I have to get more money And only then can I buy board games to play with Kim.
Filled to the brim with crime novels.
Not quite. I'm looking for birds. I'm looking for birds.
The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of famous people. Browsing through all suddenly,
Vapid
at the
egoism.
Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in his next to Irv's life. Next to that,
Okay, come on.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. I would say the greatest
shelves full of biographies of famous people.
Where is the bird book?
This bookstore is not.
Sir, I can't have you end up like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone. These three things, the point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people. It serves platitudes.
Oh yeah, this is the one that we talked about before.
The book, there's even a
where it's all like a self-help book that doesn't really do anything.
What's even paranatural about this?
Oh, what does Inland Empire say?
In your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
The Pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the Pale. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near Pale. It is, and good for the circulation too.
Ooh.
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the Pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the Pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days. Among other benefits, it is alleged that
Ooh.
improbable for general health and well-being. Readers are encouraged.
I can finally fix my.
to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins.
I can fix my liver.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I probably need that.
Sir, I believe you've been perusing that.
Well, I only have so much money. I gotta find.
A sulfur-crested
yes
sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
Oh, that's kind of true.
You don't have behavioral problems. That's garbage. You're cool.
You must have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Do I dare or do I just buy it? Do I dare or do I buy it? Alright, y'all. Lend me your energy. I got my hands up. I'm doing the big spirit bomb. Help me do crime. Crime cop, crime cop, crime cop. Alright. I did it! I did crime!
Distracted. When she's not looking, you haul the tome of cockatoos into your pocket. It's quite a challenge, but eventually...
The guide to talk to cockatoos is yours. Splendid! Wait, but I'm making Kim proud. Kim is so proud of me right now. Why would I do drugs? Also, I haven't saved in a while. I should do that. All right. All right. Just because well, Kim isn't here. You know, I'll hang out with Kumo. And then, let's see. It's actually time. I can go to the homosexual underground.
Necromancer pig, Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a
Oh my god.
A side alley of the Boogie Street Spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer. The man shoots him point blank in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in the gutter. His right hand is grabbing the armor on his chest. The bullet didn't pierce it, but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing. Bleed pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emil cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
I'll be there for you. Alright, he thinks I'm a hero. I might be able to figure out what's actually going on with this kid. Alright, give it a shot. I failed? Alright, that sucks.
Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
fuck no. Kuno, they've almost eased off, see?
Ah.
Die than work with the justice system.
Kuno doesn't.
I was so close! He thought I was a hero! I'm never gonna understand this kid. Something tells me that he has a tragic backstory. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna become a homosexual. Alright, first I'm gonna become a homosexual, then I'll level up my empathy. I gotta get my priorities in order. The most important thing that I can do in this game right now is become gay. Or maybe some shade of bisexual. Here we go. Oh, there he is. The androgynous twink has come back! The androgynous twink of my dreams! Wait, I gotta make sure I have all... I gotta save scum. I need to save scum to make sure I can become homosexual.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is backlit by city
Yes.
lights. It's
Yes.
and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
I am trying to make things right. Beautiful. He thinks I'm beautiful.
My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it? That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
No, you!
Of his...
Besides, I've got to run.
No!
Leave you alone again. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
But I just found you.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
We'll talk. Just not take care, all right?
No! Back!
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme.
No! He was so pretty! I wanted to smooch that boy! And then smooch Kim! I'm so upset! Oh, what's he hiding under his bed? +1 logic? Okay. Oh! Yes! Yes! RoboCop! -1 suggestion, +1 logic. A business magazine? Ugh, lame. Alright, Sunday friend, what do you have for me?
Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good.
Hanging? What a drag.
How does he know about that?
Cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Where did you get this beautiful kimono from?
Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, that's really all I can tell you about it.
Yeah, what's he doing here?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
No, there's something I had. This is it. This is how I become gay.
Who? But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of... He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts.
So am I. I have an art degree.
As though you weren't envious enough of the boy as is.
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
He used to be voiced by my podcaster boyfriend, and you're telling me he would like me and we could talk about art? Oh, I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community. Au contraire, it's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too. I'm just enjoying the view. Listen. The Insulindian Bay. This place used
what
to be
about it?
luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away. My friend comes and goes.
A busy bee. What an odd choice.
A busy bee, he says.
I'm all in.
I happen to be something of a bee myself.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer. Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when
Tell
it
me.
happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this. I couldn't see their faces well, and there were
Ah.
them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities. I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Matches my deduction.
That matches the prince you observed at the scene.
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell. Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
All the drummer girls I know are really hot.
Officer...
So he didn't actually see it happen? He lied to me!
There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man. All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
It's like a rule. Whenever I see a band with the woman drummer, she's always super hot.
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am, well, that's the strangest part, officer.
There's one band I used to see. I think they've
It was oddly
broken up since, but I used to see them live whenever I could, and their drummer is like was so cute. Every time I saw him, I'm just like, gosh, what if I see her at the bar and we get to say hi?
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all.
Which is wild because like they were all really cute, but like their drummer was like out of this world.
No anything.
So he didn't hear a gunshot.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add. All I can say is that it was late. My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight. No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day. Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM. The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer. Like a
How do I get homosexual underground?
It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces...
I gotta be close.
I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused.
What is the international community?
Is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution. Your employer...
Oh no! I missed a check with the smoker to get it?
Authority of Revachol. Yes, as I said...
Wait, there isn't actually an institute.
It is the most important thing. It's the central goal of any... which is...
Oh, it's in the future. Okay. Whew. I was very worried there.
Take your daily bread, for example. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, the coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. A sound monetary policy is essential.
Oh, this guy is... Oh no, he's like an IMF neoliberal.
Oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the... It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International.
Isn't this what Kim called himself too? He called himself a moralist earlier?
Mind babies, as is the coalition. But of course. Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values? Martinez? No. Martinez is something else. Revachol is generally... but they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
No, you don't get it. We haven't done real communism yet. That's the thing. When communism fails, it wasn't real communism.
It's not like you're going to gather any forces soon with all that drinking.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Whatever you wish. A moment. Do you have everything you need from me?
I need a
You
kiss.
don't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Sure, go ahead.
What else? Is there anything else to really...
Was there anything else?
Nah, not really. That's disappointing. I didn't become a homosexual. Where could he have gone? Where could that dreamy balcony smoker have gone? All right. I've got one thing I want to do here. Am I really on the path?
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of green. The exact location and time period are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant to represent the economic relationship. Good thinking.
It'll be collectible someday. No, I gotta wait for my boyfriend to get back and play with them.
With an erectile crest, found on the Seminole Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However,
okay, but what else?
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang-bang cockatoo. Perhaps
Tell me about the majestic cockatoo.
all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest, in the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. Ooh.
That is cool.
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
Sounds like a VTuber.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos
It's a real thing? Oh, that rules.
pluck their feathers or become aggressive. It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Sounds great. Sounds like a VTuber. Ear blessers.
Yes. Despite its banging name, the Bang Bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, Bang Bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic or yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Which cockatoo am I? I'm gonna put it to a vote. Which cockatoo am I? Either as a cop, as a character, or as a person. Wow, literally 0. I have no engagement. Oh no. Oh wait, here it is. A fuck up a two. A fuck up and a cockatoo.
You're a fuckatoo embodied. This sorry-ass bird belongs on your heraldry. It probably doesn't even have feathers and only screams.
Well, I did it. It doesn't have feathers, it only screams. Well, I solved that problem. Just a featherless bird screaming in the distance. Welcome to my debut! Welcome to my debut! Welcome to my debut! I'm here to bless your ears! It's a proof of concept for a VTuber. A fuck up a two. It absolutely does fit the character of Harry. Alright. Well, it's getting close to midnight. I think I'm gonna go tire in for the night. And then I'm on to day 3, I guess. Kim will show back up. And we'll see what happens. The fuck up with 2 live 2D? A hairless bird that screams? Or a featherless... And there's gotta be a couple of people that have... that scream a lot and have... the bird motifs but no feathers. I can think of several. Alright, I think I've hit everything. I can't think of anything else I want to do so far. I mean, does that count? I guess, let's see, who else? There's 3 in Hololive, right? And then heaven forbid if you get outside of Hololive, there's so many birds. I mean, I thought I was going to be special and unique with the deer thing, and I'm definitely not. Market's so saturated. No, I haven't. I haven't, don't you have to, like, find, like, a tape or something? In order to sing karaoke?
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too...
I know of 1 or 2 others. One of them is actually, I guess, in, like, the wild world of, like, art and artists. One of them is actually my sister.
As you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
All right, time to nearly die in a dream again.
Again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
I think that, I mean, Moth has been done so well. Ego Cider killed the Moth concept so hard. I don't, like, how do you even try to approach that?
Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way.
Yeah,
As
that's...
for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage.
That's a good one, Mercury. Even if you're serious. No, like, you're right. There's a lot of demons and a lot of cats.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
The system failed me.
Your body is a system, and it's failing you because you're failing it.
There's no dignity here, only reflections of your body mass, flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror, but why? To admire all your accomplishments?
I feel like I'm getting grilled for my choices.
Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Because I like people.
Some of them are. Some, at least they're interesting. Each one has a...
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater...
Of course, for the culture.
Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep.
Let it.
Yeah, rigging is very hard. I've had a couple of concepts where I've wanted to sit down and make kind of jokey, easy rigs, but even, you know, easy is definitely in quotes there, because Live 2D is, it's just a very steep hill to climb when you're trying to figure it out.
To let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe.
Put on your prettiest face for the mess.
All right. Day 3 of Disco Elysium. Do 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 do. There's just not enough time in the day. Like between those fighting game essays, between gay writing, fighting game essays, uh putting together, like, I mean, streaming between games that I like playing but don't particularly want to stream, playing guitar, everything. There's not enough time in the day. It's one of those things like I will get around to it eventually.
The mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
I am gonna try to pass electrochemistry. I have so many. I have a bunch of clothes that can give me more electrochemistry. All right. There we go. I mean, I have to pass it, right? There's no way I can possibly fail. All right. Gonna put a point in electrochemistry so I can retry it. Go to party planet. Love and be loved. All right.
Covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Let's see. It's an impossible difficulty 18 check. No matter what, it's like, let's see, 18. Oh gosh, I didn't even need to. Well, oh.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Well, it was worth trying. So even if you max out, and I get like the full total to 6 plus the 2, I would have to really heavily invest in there to be able to get anything on that. All right, I'm gonna put my pants back on. Hey, it's a hard test. I'm going to put on the kimono. Oh, I could have put on the kimono. That would have made me better at it. Become an addict in a strange bathroom. Ah! Ahoy! Aye, Captain! Well, let's go for it. On to day 3.
The door is closed. This door still.
She's not gonna let me in ever, is she? I'm afraid of what mine is gonna look like. It's gonna be topped by Virtual to Live. I already know that. Ahoy! Ahoy!
Yes?
Kim, you came back to me. All right, I know I should probably be wrapping up for a little bit, but I want to interact. I want to play a board game with Kim.
In your hands, the cover features the exact location. The plastic wrap rips. There's a hiss as the lid slides.
Kim, do you want to play?
Over the rulebook.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6. I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
You open up a number of pouches containing.
I wonder if I can do it.
There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components. Each cardboard token makes a satisfying as you pop it out.
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
In addition to the worker and building tokens used by
Let's see.
the Empire of Sephre.
Oh,
Put the components away. Oh, Kim's getting interested.
Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The colorful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricot. You begin to suspect there may be the instructions are opaque at first.
Let's see.
The basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. That's where the suzerain's vassals come in. Each turn, the player collects resources. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled
Advice.
There are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it whole. The actual scoring system appears infinitely.
All right. So I can try to convince the Kim to play this game with me for 6 hours. I love Kim so much. Protect him at all costs. All right. Well, what's new? Yo, there he is.
Hi, Gendarme.
Ah!
Rendezvous. Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
All right. All right. Please. Please give me the strength. Give me the strength. Give me the strength to become gay! No!
It's the sports. It's sports. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else.
I don't care! I don't care! I don't care!
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I still have 10 seconds. Yes!
A member of the homosexual underground. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with no you made it up.
The homosexual underground?
Yes.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I do!
Group, a sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night, sometimes even Friday night. Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life. Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around.
He wants to make Dadaism, but for
You
gender.
don't even know who you are anymore.
Oh, I love this guy.
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco.
Ah, yes.
We engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society. Where we are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Various
Sexual mysteries?
You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it. Beautiful.
No, I'm in. I'm so in.
Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look. Do think about it, officer. Absolutely wonderful.
Yes! Yes!
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme erotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
It's finally time. At the top, where royalty belongs. Homosexual underground. Yay! I did it! I did it! And I can probably call the stream there. It's never gonna get any better than that. I'm so happy. That's a good way to end it. Ah, the homosexual underground. I did it. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Ah. I couldn't possibly be happier. All right, everybody. Well, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I have managed to achieve my dream of joining the homosexual underground. And let's see, I'm feeling... What am I feeling? Now that we're in the underground, we're gonna be un-frickin' stoppable. No one knows what's coming. We're gonna take the world by storm. We're gonna dismantle gender. We're gonna dismantle heteronormative masculinity. It's over. It's over for everybody. I'm an unstoppable force in the underground. I'm a whirling hurricane of homoeroticism. I'm a regular tsunami of sophistry. A hailstorm of the homoerotic. I'm gonna revolutionize all this shit. They're never even gonna know what hit them. All right. Well, everybody, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you again, Jade, for the raid. Thank you, everyone that followed. I had a lot of fun with this. So, take care, everybody. And we're gonna launch full-scale, fully automated, polyamorous space communism. That's where we're at now. Homosexual, intersectional, feminist, artistic space communism. That's the magician. That's what we're doing. That's the mission. That's the agenda, except nothing less. Gonna kiss every girl in real life. This game is fun. I get it might not be the most exciting game to watch on a stream, but I'm having a lot of fun with this. I feel like I really appreciate y'all have been I appreciate that y'all have stuck with me as I've kind of moved to playing mostly visual novels, really. I'm really happy. Like I was saying, I think on Tuesday when I was streaming, there's always in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I could just like chase popular games and stuff, but I don't know. I like being able to have the freedom to play weird stuff, and if I didn't get to do stuff like that, it would it'd feel like a job. And I don't think I would look forward to this as much as I do. Just hanging out with people and being able to play the games I want to play. It's really special. All right. Well, this be what I got. I'm glad y'all are having fun. That makes me feel very happy. Yeah, and I got some new emotes going on too. So I commissioned a new set of emotes and everything going forward. So should be fun. And I'm thinking about debut. Like, I know I joke about it, but I think a debut is gonna be soon. I've got most of my stuff together. I need to basically make a bunch of crayon drawings. Really bloom with my artistic sensibilities and talent, but I think I got some ideas that at least I hope are gonna be fun, because really at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, right? It's having fun with things. All right, everyone. Well, I'm looking through my list of people that I watch, and since speaking of fun and exciting games, it looks like Eno Boys is streaming Rev 2. So I'm gonna send y'all over to the Eno Child, tell him I said hi, and yeah, that's about what I got. I will maybe do a little bit of a guerrilla stream over the weekend. If I do, it'll probably be either like Plus R or maybe Apex or something. I've been playing a little bit of Apex lately. And I'm thinking that next week it'll probably be more disco, but I'm also going to finish Valhalla, and I'm going to play Valhalla Kids. That's also a thing I'm looking forward to. So please look forward to that evening. And beyond that, I'd like to also maybe pull in some fun stuff. I also got that big charity stream working out with Getting Over It. So if you have any ideas for either way, things that are going to cost me money or are going to give people an incentive to donate, let me know. Right now, I've got... Okay, so funny story about It Takes Two and Julie. So I pitched that to her, and I was like, hey, babe, do you want to play this game? It's called It Takes Two, and then we sat down. That was floated, I think, would actually be a really good idea. So anyway, so I tell Julie, and I'm like, hey, babe. There we go. Here's this game called It Takes Two. It's from the same people that made A Way Out. How would you want to play that? Like, how would you feel about playing that? And she looked at me just totally sullen and was like, no. She was totally into it when I showed her the trailer. And the moment I said it was from the same people who made A Way Out, she was like, fuck that, no. I know, right? I mean, in fairness, so we were having so much fun. We were having a blast playing that game. And then it was Valentine's night. Imagine that. It's Valentine's evening and we're like, hey, let's finish A Way Out. That would be fun, right? No, it was not. And also, I made it even worse. I decided that the funny thing to do would be to so I kind of had an idea of where the story was going. And I decided that it would be funny. Let's say funny. To, I threw the last check. I forced her to kill me. So my girlfriend, and I thought it would be funny, right? I'm like, how bad can that possibly be? Oh, it turns out the answer is very bad. Because my girlfriend, who I didn't realize was as upset as she was about it, is then sitting there and I'm like, oh, babe, you're going to have to kill me and it's Valentine's Day. And she took it super seriously. She was genuinely really upset. And I felt terrible. Oh, can you imagine that? Your girlfriend forces you to kill her in this game, not even realizing how upset you are. Anyway, I'm a bad girlfriend sometimes. Most of the time, maybe. I don't know. The thing is, I thought nothing like that was going to happen in A Way Out. We got destroyed by that. It was not fun. But yeah, so the things that I've got for donation ideas, and I think I like the idea of if you donate, I have to switch control mechanism. So it's like, it might be, maybe it's mouse, and then one is maybe like a pad, and then like an arcade, and then my arcade stick. So like at any point, maybe anyone can donate $10, and then until someone else donates, I'm stuck with that. I think donate for Control R, but making it like $50 or something, so it's unlikely to happen, would be pretty good. I also liked assuming if in 2 hours I can get to it, letting people donate to force me to ride the snake. I think left hand mouse would be brutal for me. I am very, very bad with my left hand. Yeah, and snake is kind of in the same boat as a Control R, but it's like if I get to the snake, there'll be an opportunity. If someone donates $25, I have to ride the snake. I mean, the point is real. I mean, honestly, the point is to fail, is to fail in amusing ways. I'm also thinking it'd be kind of cool to do because the whole idea is like give myself a 2-hour window, and then for every minute I donate $1. Yeah, it's all going to charity, so why not? It's like, why not have fun with it? And then having I agree to donate up to a certain point for every time I fall, every time I curse, every time I fall, every time I curse. Maybe every time I make some kind of 50 cents for every time you perceive the child. That would also came up. Or like $1 for every time I perceive the child. Like I'm expecting that at the very least I'll make out with like 300. And like $300 to Trans Lifeline, I think would be the point where it's like beyond that would start becoming irresponsible for me. Oh god, every time I fail after seeing the child. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I might do that at some point. I think that would probably be like an event thing, so I want to promote that for a little bit. But no, I think it would be a lot of fun. And also because like Raina actually gave me the idea, because after I got that really nasty Control R, it only took me about 2 hours to beat the game afterwards. So I've been thinking like, could I beat that game over the course of a single stream? And if I could make that into something that's like fun for me, because I genuinely do really like that game, but also, you know, raises a bunch of money for charity, like that would be pretty cool. It'd be fun. And I've got most of my stuff together. I said most of my stuff together for debut, and I said that I wanted to get that done in April, so we'll see what happens with that. And debuts are hard. They're a huge amount of work for a single stream that is very stressful, but ultimately doesn't matter all that much. Just a big holdover from the basically Hololive and people being like, well, you know, you got to debut if you want to be a real VTuber. I don't know. Maybe being a fake VTuber isn't so bad. There's actually, I've been seeing more and more of like even really big accounts, like people that are like very popular, but don't actually have models or anything. And they're like, yeah, oh no, this is how what do you mean? This is how I really look. I'm not a VTuber. I'd have to get a model for that. Are you implying I don't have antlers in real life? I mean, I get it. I understand. I mean, for such a radiant beauty, I could see how you think that I must be anime, but no, this is how I look. This is just my webcam. I have a green screen background. Oh, I mean, that's the point of the debut, isn't it? Then I get to start VTubing. I get to debut my corporeal. Oh, that would be meta as like debut. Like do it with the first time you stream without the VTuber, and it's a debut of your corporeal VTuber. Your C-tuber. The one thing that like I've seen and has actually been kind of refreshing is seeing bigger. Oh, that could be a lot of fun. I'm gonna put that in my little notebook of streams. Doing a whole debut for like a 3D reveal. Be a lot of fun. It really hype it up like it's a 3D reveal. But yeah, I mean, back to the point of departure, I've been seeing even like very popular streamers that maybe don't have models being like, I don't think I'm gonna do a debut because it's a lot of work and doesn't really matter all that much. And for some people, it's fun. Like, it's fun to do like, hey, this is me. But for other people, understandably, it's, hey, this is a huge amount of work. And especially for some people, they take it very seriously. And that's the thing. It's like, it's a way to share lore and everything if you have background for your character or whatnot. But I see people that are like, my debut will be when I start streaming. And all I can think of is, oh, sweet baby. You sweet summer child. That's gonna go so poorly. I mean, after all, what is streaming but a consecutive series of blowups? I can't imagine sitting down and being like, well, this is the first time I'm ever going to stream. And then putting all that extra pressure on yourself and being like, well, here we go! Sit down. Welcome to my debut. I've never streamed before. Oh no, my audio levels. What do you mean my audio is out of sync? Oh no, my model is breaking. Like, you can kind of see all the things that happen. I guess I have the appeal of like, for me, putting together a debut is mostly just like switching over to a top secret scene that I usually record videos on, so it's not that top secret. But you know what I mean. All right. Well, I've been sitting on this raid for a little bit here, so thank you all for coming by, and thanks for hanging out when I chat. This is actually always a lot of fun for me to kind of hang out at the end. All right, well, look forward. Keep your eyes on the Twitter, and I might drop a gorilla stream at some point over the weekend. But beyond that, you know, y'all know the schedule. Usually Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and we'll see about next week. I have I finally have a vaccination scheduled for Tuesday, so if I'm not wiped out Tuesday night, I'll stream. If not, I'll make it up some other time over the week or weekend. But beyond that, I hope you all have a good time. And again, thanks everyone for the raids and visits, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Have a good night, everyone.